Hi everybody, how you doing today? I want to talk briefly here on personal compressors, air independence for us air gunners. Vital in this. I mean, you got a few different ways you can top off your guns. You got hand pumps. I guess what's the hand pump look like? Well, picture a bicycle pump on steroids. Hand pumps can go up to 4,500 psi. We carry a couple here, one from Air Venturi, one from Hill. So we've got those available. Carbon fiber tanks from 18 cubic foot to 100 cubic foot. So those can be filled at a dive shop, or if you have a compressor, can fill those. That's a quick top off to the gun. Nice thing about the tanks is, hit it, open the valve, a few seconds, your gun's pumped back up, and away you go. But today we're going to focus on the personal compressors and what we carry here at High Pressure Pneumatics. So we carry two from Air Venturi. We carry the Rovair and the Nomad. Very good compressors, been great sellers for us, dependable, can count on them, whole 9 yards. The one that's a little bit newer with us is the Comp 100 from JTS. I've said this in a couple of videos. For years, we've done the Omega Trail Charger. Love that compressor. It's one of my favorites, hands down, because it's water cooled and grease lubed. This is pretty much the exact same compressor, only instead of having an external inverter, as the Trail Charger does, it's built into this unit. So we have all the features. We have water cooled, you've got the grease lubed, you still have all the auto shut off that all these guys have. Just everything's contained. Again, longevity, you got the grease lube, and you've got the water cooled with the cooling fans. So the compressor should run cooler, which helps that compressor last longer and go on like that. So as far as fill rates and everything on them, they're all primarily the same. Give or take a few, maybe a minute or so, top offs, whatever. So again, they all have auto shut off. So that's nice. You can set that for your gun, go. I highly recommend it if you're not using much for filtration systems on these. You don't want to use a big filter on this, too much back pressure on them, and they don't seem to work so well. But if you're there topping off, if every 30 seconds to a minute, hit that bleed valve on there real quick, help dissipate any moisture in the line. That prevents even more moisture getting your gun. So we got a microphone set off to the side. I've got the one on me. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to kick each compressor on just real briefly so you guys can hear how quiet they are or how loud they are, however you want to look at it, cup half full, cup half empty. So we're going to start here from the left. We're going to go with the Nomad. So I'm going to kind of fumble as I go through here because I'm going to plug each one in. So on the Nomad, you'll plug it in. You get that small hum, just a light fan kicking on. When you hit your power, this is lit up underneath. If you're using the dark, I guess that'll help a little bit for getting connected, but so now you hear the fan really kick on. And that's your Nomad 3. We'll come over here, let that die down, grab this one, Rovair, Air Venturi Rovair. Plug it in right. Again, light fan kicks on. We'll kick it over to AC. There's your fan. Fair amount quieter compressor. So those things get set here. It's in the next room, you're never going to hear it. So that's nice and quiet. Again, between the two, you've got about the same fill rate. This is just a little heavier built unit, a little bit more robust. Of course, the illumination you've got underneath, it comes with a nice Cordura carry case, so everything can stay in together and go. Then this one just is a fair amount quieter. So for guys looking for that, if you're in an apartment building, a condo, or just somewhere where you don't want to allow the noise, you got that feature right here. So then the other one we've got is the JTS. A little bit louder unit. Come around the side here. Alternating. Just that nice steady thump, 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 thump. So overall, probably a little bit in between the two. If you can hear that in the microphones, we'll try to get that so you can definitely hear the difference in them. And that's the three compressors we carry. Again, they're all AC or DC, so you can hook them up to your vehicle battery or plug them into the wall. Separate cords divides them. You can't mess it up that way. Auto shut-offs. So you can set it for your pressure of your gun, whether it's 3,000 psi, 3,600 psi, 4,500 psi, and there you go. Always remember, guys, bleed those lines before you disconnect. You'll make that mistake once if you can get it disconnected, and probably have to clean yourself up if you happen to do it. So you'll remember that. So check us out, myhighpressureair.com. We've got these compressors in the shop, ready to go. If you're anywhere local, stop in and see us, and we can go through these with you there. Thank you for your time. You guys have a great day.